Oh, we're in the other Hollywood tonight in Florida for the Patriot Awards on Fox Nation. I'm proud to be here. Well, across the country in San Francisco, didn't think things could get weirder, but they have. The city has just launched a bizarre new guaranteed income program, but it's not for you. Jason Rance is our West Coast correspondent and joins us tonight to explain. Hey, Jason.
Hey, Tucker. Mayor London Breed is tackling the homeless crisis one trans feminine butch demigirl at a time with a pilot program called Guaranteed Income for Trans People, also known as GIFT. And it gifts eligible San Franciscans $1,200 a month, no strings attached, for up to 18 months. But to be eligible, you have to be an adult and basically be homeless. It's for people earning under $600 a month. Like the title says, it's for transgender people, and the application reads like a parody. You're asked to give personal pronouns, which include the standards he, her, they, but also just noises like Z and Tay and Fay. Apparently those are pronouns. Then you're asked to provide your gender identity out of a list of 97 options, and you're not limited to just one. Some of the so-called gender identities, they're just adjectives like butch, femme, or aggressive. Others are life experiences like woman with a history of gender transition or man of trans experience, which I think just means you're a guy who accidentally hit on a trans woman at a bar. Plus, you're told you can click gender F word. That's also listed. There are some gender identities I think we can all say, I don't know if anyone knows what these things mean. They include gender outlaw, gender creative, brother boy, mashoga, gray gender, which I did look up. It means you show ambivalence towards gender. And then, of course, you have to give your sexual orientation, which can include scoliosexual, aromantic, and simply kink. They even use an anti-gay slur, the other F word. The more marginalized you are, the higher the likelihood you are of getting chosen for this. They ask if you're a sex worker or a migrant worker, and of course they ask you about your race. In addition to the monthly income, you get gender-inclusive care and case management. Applications open this past Tuesday. If anyone's interested, you can apply online through December 15th. I hear if you identify as Two-Spirit, you get double the monthly income, so we'll see.
No one thinks this is funny except you and me. It's like, I don't know. Jason Rance.
It's insane.
So the details are the best. You're a detail man. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
So Republicans, we learned last night, will control the House of Representatives come January, and that means that 82-year-old Nancy Pelosi will not be the Speaker of the House anymore, no longer third from the presidency. Today she announced she will not seek a new leadership role in the new Congress.
With great confidence in our caucus, I will not seek re-election to Democratic leadership in the next Congress. For me, the hours come for a new generation to lead the Democratic caucus that I so deeply respect. And I'm grateful that so many are ready and willing to shoulder this awesome responsibility.
Well, obviously this moment calls for a Pelosi tribute. We could have gone hours. We have that much tape, but we got it down to just a few moments. Here are just a few of her greatest hits.
To be clear, you're not taking any arrows out of your quiver. You're not ruling anything out.
Good morning. Sunday morning. And as a Catholic, I resent your using the word hate in a sentence that addresses me. I don't hate anyone. I was raised in a way that is a heart full of love, and always prayed for the president. With all due respect, and you know we've known each other a long time, you really don't know what you're talking about. Just when you think you've seen it all, the children will pay for the president's wall. He comes in with doggy-do on his shoes, and everybody who works with him has that on their shoes, too, for a very long time to come. Ireland's sorrow and pain is now the Ukraine, and St. Patrick's name is now Zelensky. We do not say open sesame. We say open Biden. That's our magic word. True. Open Biden. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, we're going to miss her. Will Cain is the host of Fox and Friends on the weekend, also the host of the terrific Will Cain podcast. He joins us on set. Will Cain.
Good morning.
Good morning. You know, she's being replaced by Fetterman, so it's kind of on balance. What will you miss?
It's the end of an era. Truly, it's the end of an era. We should mark this moment in history. We have been governed by the most liberal district in the country for 20 years, and it truly ends an era in Washington, D.C. What's your favorite moment? You played so many, Tucker. It could be when she shows off her fancy Sub-Zero fridges in the middle of a pandemic, her favorite ice cream, when she gets her hair done, when she shuts down small businesses. For me, it's what you just showed. Have you ever listened to the incoherent, half-sentence ramblings put down in a transcript? Because it's truly remarkable. I'm sad, while it might be the end of an era, you point out there's ready people to pick up that baton. Between Joe Biden and John Fetterman, we have a long future ahead of us of incoherent, half-fragment thoughts.
My favorite was when she said, I'm not a hater. I've known Pelosi a long time. I don't think she was a hater. She became a hater, a real hater, like an actual hater, and put people in jail. And it's scary.
Do you remember in Charlie Wilson's War, the scene in the sermon about what comes next, we'll see. Be careful what comes after the dictator, the tribal leader. What comes next, we will see. Be careful, because while Nancy Pelosi was the most liberal member of Congress for much of her career, today she's a moderate. Today she is establishment. And those that are ready to step into her shoes should really terrify you what comes next.
Such a smart point. Could it get worse than Governor Cuomo in New York? Yeah, it could. It could always get worse. Will Cain, that's such a wise point. Thank you.
Thank you.
Great to see you.